Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss what is the good approach to learn automation testing if you are a manual tester from beginning of your career. So let's get started.
So the first one is learn basics of one programming language. You don't have to learn multiple programming languages, but basics of one programming language. Always remember, automation engineer is a developer. The code we write should be efficient so that we build a very good automation framework. The test cases automated using the framework we built should perform well.
And come to the next one, try to automate small tasks. So on your daily day-to-day work, you may have some tasks which you do repeatedly. So take such tasks and try to automate them. So I'm going to give you a few examples of such tasks. Like you can write a script for cleaning a multiple Excel sheets that's open. So at times you may end up open a multiple Excel sheets and you have to kill them one by one, which will take some time if you do manually. So for example, if you write a script and if you use that script within one click, all the sheets will be killed and which will save some time for you. And you can also automate the reports. So you may be sending a report on a daily basis, and so if you are having any such reports, try to see the feasibility of automating such report so that it would save a huge amount of time for you. And as a manual testers, we retest the cards on the daily basis. So it's very important for us to fetch the cards or the bugs which are already installed on the product so that we can retest them. So how about considering automating this process, like fetching the cards into a Excel sheet and placing it in the shared location. Learn to debug. So it's very important to learn debug. That's because finding where the problem is finding 50% of the solution. So, and also as a beginner, you may be writing programs like small programs like palindrome or finding reverse of a string or factorial of a number. But if you once you start building the automation framework, you'll end up having a number of files, and each file is having more than thousands of lines of code. And in such cases, a method in one file will may call the other method in another file, and that method will be calling the other method in another file, and so on. So in these cases, if you want to debug, so you should learn basics of debugging. If you are interested, I have done a video which covers the basics of debugging in the Eclipse. I am placing this link in the description below. Please go through it. And next one, start with web automation first. So doing the web automation is simple when considered with the other automations like mobile automation or API automation. So start with the web application automation, and then you can slowly learn mobile application automation or API automation or desktop application automation. And next one, once you decided to start the web application automation, then you should select a tool with good user base. Because if you select a tool which is not having so good user base, then you won't have a good online support. So whenever you get blocked, you don't have much support online available. So you should select a tool with good user base like a Selenium. So I would recommend if you're a beginner, you should start with the Selenium because it's a very well-known tool and widely used across the industry, and it supports many languages, programming languages you can see, and it's a free tool. And I'm mentioning few of other tools which are very widely used across the industry. can go through this as well. And I want you not to start with the tools like Katalon Studio or Protractor, because these tools are actually built on top of the Selenium. So if you start with the tools like this, so you don't know what is actually happening in the backend or what is actually Selenium doing. So I recommend you to start with the tools like Selenium, and once you are comfortable and once you have learned decently, then you start with these tools which are built on top of the Selenium.
If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please do subscribe for more videos.